What?
Might actually be able to make my own black powder.
I don't know if you have any crafting feats.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so did I tell you they've released the Valentine skins
For League?
for League?
Which ones are...
Quinn? Okay, she's got a bird. And Lucian. Heartseeker Lucian.
Before all of his jokes are about his dead girlfriend.
So what is it?
Oh yeah, I forgot to actually put the thing I'm typing. Make it where it shows up.
This at the end of
I'm going to buy 10, which is 50 gold, right?
Yep.
And after my my 18 diplomacy.
Oh, that's right. 18 diplomacy. You're trying to haggle. Oh yeah, fine. You can get it for 6 gold pieces instead of 10.
All right, so that's
6 times 10.
that's 60. All right, I can do that. 10.
Wait. I'm stupid. 3 gold per dose. So 3 times 10 is 30.
Oh.
Why did y'all let me do that? Everyone heard that math, and everybody was wrong, right along with me.
I didn't know what you were doing.
Nor was I.
Apparently no one was paying attention.
Hit
You
your
almost
vehicle.
just ended up paying more than what the actual price was, because I, for
Oh
some
yeah,
reason,
you said...
yes, I made it go from 5 to 6, and I was like, wait a
50
second.
and then 60, and I was like, oh, he must have been just wrong on the prices, and then it was just like... And I heard, like, whoops, my bad, it was 30, and it was
For
like,
some reason, I originally thought it was 10. So
I think I said 10, and then I thought about it again, and I was like, that seems a little bit high. So 5, and then I started operating on 10 again, and was like, okay, 6. I almost said 7! Jesus, I'm glad I didn't. That's hilarious.
I have an excuse for not paying attention though. I'm actually writing out the message to Cal, so. Yeah.
Anyways, so after that, I'm going to go find
It
a
wasn't my
library.
transaction, so I didn't have to pay.
Yeah, I'm just, god damn it.
And at the library, I'm going to ask to see if they have a book on Nezro.
Think about it this way, y'all. He just discovered a religion, and he's excited about it, and now he knows not to tell everyone about it, so he's reading about it.
No, yeah, he's.
No, it's not that I was sighing because of that. It's like this is also a religion that is so very like not documented because
Yeah.
this is a wolf.
Yes, like, it's not likely to have
I don't think he'll
documentation.
find anything is the thing. Like I think if you were to find
don't.
like 3 books
I
in the
don't.
world,
You don't.
you'd be like
You don't find...
Because someone told me to look for...
Yeah, like, you can look for books, and just because you don't find a book specifically about him, you could find a book that that is speaking about, like, touches
And you
on
can
him. or
make a
something.
book.
that was my next question.
Yeah.
A book on religion.
A book,
you could just go with a book on nature and try to
like,
take care of your wolf a little better.
you know that Nezro is a friend of Pharasma, so Pharasma books might be a decent thing to look into, and you do find a book that mentions Nezro.
Alright, and what do I find out?
You find out that Nezro has a brother and a sister. You know that his brother killed his sister. You know that Nezro killed his brother. And you know that Nezro has...
a lot of family issues because of this.
You know that he has... two children with another divine parent.
Alright.
Of unknown origin, and no one knows where those children ended up.
Alright. Do I know that once, if it's including, Sean?
What, the book?
Yes.
It doesn't mention any names. It just says.
Plus, we
Nezro.
gave her the name Shiana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shiana isn't her name. Shiana is.
I started
Yes.
calling her
But
Shiana.
knowing
She's
that,
also only 4 years old.
but yes, so knowing that of around her age,
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
I know that-
you can assume that this book was definitely not written within the last 4 years. So you can assume that it's not talking about her. Although, since you do know that she is a direct descendant, it calls into question the book a little bit. But that's just what the book says.
Alright,
Yes, it's just they
There's
were
this girl
doing
called
this.
Delightful.
alright,
She does doll stuff.
shit, there was another book I was going to look for.
Well, what do you
Doll
think about it?
things,
Switch
she,
over
like,
to Christian.
changes. She takes one doll,
how much
she takes a doll
for,
and she repaints its face basically. And she did
4
one like the
silver pieces.
original mermaid character, and
Okay,
it's really
4
pretty.
silver pieces. And I'm going to
That's
go
a
up
lot of
to,
video.
I'm going to pay the 4 silver pieces, go up to my room, and lock the door.
Okay.
I'm
Oh.
then
Hold on.
going to start setting up the basin and the
Yes! While you're doing that, what was the other book? Because I want to be able to devote all of my brain power to whatever happens in that room.
Of
science.
wolves.
You're just looking for books about wolves?
Yeah, to know how to wolves. We're dealing a lot with wolves.
Roll
Werewolves.
an intelligence check.
It's a 14 plus my intelligence, which is a 3. Yes, a 3. So that's a
Cool.
17.
Like
17?
a collector.
Give
I
yourself...
found a website.
I don't know, I don't understand.
I'm not counting on them.
I also have a really high knowledge
Yeah,
nature.
Like, I'm trying to think
10.
I'm trying to think of a way, if you're reading a book with the intention of learning from it.
There's a bonus you get to the knowledge check for being in a library.
Exactly. But what if you're just trying to learn something for later use? Can you give yourself just like a circumstantial skill bonus permanently from reading a book? That seems overpowered, but I don't understand. I can't think of another way for that to work. Because like if you read a book,
Remember what I wasn't here. What's he trying to do?
he's trying to learn how to better take care of his wolf by reading a book.
And wolves in general.
Yeah.
considering-
So I'm
I'm
thinking
thinking
like
that made sense.
yeah, I'm thinking like he just gets a +1 bonus to knowledge nature concerning wolves.
I'd say anywhere from like +2 to 5, specifically on how to take care of a
just
wolf.
depending on his role, on his intelligence roll, and that was just going to be like how well he understands and remembers.
That works.
Seems fair for everyone.
That makes
because
sense,
I'm making up a rule, want to make sure no one else goes.
Yeah, he could get his like int
All right, give yourself.
modifier on
Yeah,
it.
I was gonna just give a modifier to the number he rolled. So he rolled a 17 +3 to knowledge nature rolls.
So +3 to knowledge nature wolves.
Only with wolves. If you are rolling in knowledge nature and it has something to do with wolves, give yourself a +3.
Alright. And then after that, I'm going to, I'm going to look up a book about how to build altars.
You look at it and you decide that it is completely wrong and that you know you're way smarter than this book. And you just,
Honestly, you've done a pretty good job with the altars so far. You really don't need a book.
All my natural 20.
I mean, you could like read one just to pass time.
Yeah, you
buff
could.
up your skill. You know, maybe there's something you've been
Sure,
leaving out that's just
sure.
the rest of it was so amazing. At
While he's reading or bathing, I assume.
bathing. Yeah.
Gianna also is in the water with you. Well, not. It kind of. Do you go to like a private? Because there are private little bathtubs for like a quick bath, and then there are also other ones for like relaxing in. Which one do you go to? The relaxing ones.
How expensive are
I was
they?
about to say the relaxing ones are 2 silver, and the single like get in, get out, get clean, or get in, get clean, get out. They're like a copper or 2.
I'm gonna get clean first and then go relax in one.
Okay. Shiana does not get in the first bath, but she
Mhm.
does get in the water the second go around and lounge about a bit.
So you said like
2 silver and 2 copper.
okay.
So do I gain anything from that book? Other than...
How to make altars?
Yes.
No.
Alright, then after that, I'm going to go to the bathhouse.
And do you take a bath? Do you take a single or a relaxing one? Or both?
Probably both.
Okay, well, you heard the 2 silver, 2 copper. And...
What's silver to gold?
5. 10?
10.
Yeah.
It's always 10.
Yeah, it's
so
10 for
it's
each.
10 copper and a silver, 10 silver and a gold.
So it's
Is it 10
one
gold to
copper?
platinum, or is platinum one
It's
different?
5 gold to a platinum. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. So it's copper is 1 cent, silver is a dime, gold is a dollar, platinum is a fiver,
Well,
basically.
I decided
Alright. And
I'm
now what was the
basing
cost?
none of this off time.
2 silver, 2 copper.
2 silver, 2 copper.
You go on. I'm listening.
I'm gonna set it up with a small table and things, and I'm going to put the fusion stone like I did with blood, you know, except for I'm going to fill it up the basin full of that golden alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to place like, let's just say 1 peer dot for now at the bottom, and hoping that starts the process, since it's pretty much the same I did for the...
So in the basin is the rock, the peridot, and the alcohol.
Well, I assumed since it was just like the human body I tested on, I put the peer dot underneath underneath the contraption, like underneath the basin where the liquid and the fusion stone is.
What were you fusing the first time? It was the human with what?
I fused werewolf hair and human blood, and transfusioned it.
What you kind of do? Just put the alcohol and the rock together?
I'm trying to, I'm testing it to see if I can. It's weird. I was going to make an alcoholic or an alcohol absorb gemstone. Kind of have like, and peer dots can have like the golden, like greenish color that this alcohol had. So trying to
think if that would actually work.
magic is strange. I'm only testing. Well, who knows? Maybe it will make a nice distillation stone.
Yeah.
May improve alcohol.
Mother thought it was a triangle.
Pretty much, I'm leaving this one to the wind, but it's an idea. Yeah.
It's so awesome.
All right. Well, first nothing happens. With a knowledge arcana, I guess, to try and guess why nothing is happening.
That is 17.
Even with bad rolls, you're good at this. Okay. You get the feeling that you might need to put the rock in the basin instead of under. You get that feeling. I believe last time you had to put the blood and the hairs in the basin together as well. That was the thing that happened. Yeah.
Yes, but the way I had seen it is like I put the hairs in blood and then it just kind of transfused into the body. I was just, but I suppose after nothing, I would throw it in.
Alright, the alcohol begins to drain, looking similar as the blood did. And when it drains, and it continues draining, and then there's nothing left but the orb of fusion and the peridot, except now it is wet.
I suppose Arcana to figure out what I have created. So 22.
You're not sure. Like, it doesn't seem to be doing anything, it just looks wet. It's like a wet peridot.
I'm going to dry it off and then I'm going to pop it into my mouth.
It does not dry off.
You created a water crystal. It's always dripping wet. It's just also alcoholic.
I do pop it into my mouth.
Your mouth is very dry, and you are very drunk. And as you keep the stone in your mouth, you begin to get more and more drunk.
As soon as being a trained alcoholic, I'm going to notice this immediately, and I'm going to spit it out. And then I'm going to very messily clean my things up because I am now very inebriated. And I'm going to put the top back on the barrel and just kind of move it over, and I'm going to just lay down. I'm gonna have to start. I'm just gonna start putting this in water and just being like, yeah. And then it dissolves one day, and then it's just crystallized alcohol.
He could just ask the alchemist to help him.
But it's not a learning experience then. And he's not so much doing alchemy as fusions. That's a little different.
Well, it's not completely out of the realm.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just
both are still magic. It's just I also know magic, so I'm going to, just like any other magic user, test things out. Because
just like Robert's father.
Well, he also tests things out. He's an alchemist. That's
what he's been doing with the sword the whole time.
Yeah.
He's just been testing it.
And I did test the necklace. I just kind of gave up on it and gave it to Valky as a gift.
Well, I wouldn't call that one test. I would call that one kind of like trying it on. It's like,
well, it's not cursed.
It's not really for me. These pros clash with me here.
He's like, well, I can take it off. It's not cursed. Makes a perfect gift. Here you go.
And plus, I really didn't have that much time.
I'm surprised Valky hasn't came up to me and just asked me about it.
You were kind of pissed off at me at the time.
True.
It occurred to me, but I realized the chances of me getting a straight answer aren't the highest at the moment, you know?
Yeah, I guess I'm just still surprised it didn't, like, happen, but also at the same time, well, right now my character doesn't really care about a whole lot of anything because I found out that I got smashed off of sucking a stone.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
I was like, Eureka!
Not quite that bad, but you feel as though if you had kept it in your mouth for another couple seconds, you
I'm
need
not
a bucket. Like, it got you drunk fast.
Yeah, I'm not smashed, but I'm still like, I'm almost slurring if I don't concentrate. So I'm just going to. Granted, I picked that stone up and cleaned it up with the rest of. I'm just gonna have this like weird inventory of like things.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just sell this at a tavern, like a fancy tavern one day, make bank, and just go buy like some kind of like alchemical dragon. I do love those things.
So, anybody else doing anything?
Well,
The alchemical dragon box in last game was silly though. That's not how they work.
No.
They are living things. They are just alchemically made.
Yeah.
Is there grass in this town?
No.
It is. We're in a cave.
Well, the town is at the bottom of a mountain. It just has like an illusion over the top of it to make it look like an avalanche was here. So, no. But it is all rock and all stone.
you know, I bet they get the occasional animal that just kind of falls.
I mean, do you remember how you got into this town? You had to dive off the cliff.
Yeah, I kind of fell.
You don't necessarily fall.
Unless you're really bad.
Yeah.
Like Bob Short for Robert.
After taking the bath, I'm gonna head back and find place. Go back to Ganai to offer the message. Ask if he has some paper and parchment I can write the message on.
Like, yeah.
And I'm gonna scribe out the message that I just sent you on Facebook.
Why don't you just let me read it?
I can do that too.
Well, now I can just go to Facebook. That's not even open.
Oh. But, and I'm sending the 100 gold along with it.
Fantastic. When you're done reading that, I have a question.
I feel like what's his face up the Lion King?
What, sir?
Not the Lion
How did that alcoholic stone taste? Did it taste like it, or did it taste of some other alcohol?
You know, now that you think about it, you're not sure. You know it tasted good, though.
You know, this means, like, I'm going to, like... I have this small gem collection in my, like, inventory, and now it's just going to, like, become all, like... Because I had, like, 20 pear dots, so this was easy, but I don't have, like, one sapphire. So I think I bartered, like, 2 of them for the fusion stone.
and you gave me one pear too.
Oh, yeah. So I had 18.
One day, Lynn will get to keep the magic item I give to her. Here, Lynn, have a sword. She gives it away.
No, I got the sword for it first.
Yes, but then you got it, and I was like, cool, I don't have to make her one. Nope, she gives it away. Here, have Orb of Fusion. Yeah, party member, it probably wasn't the best item for her. I understand that, but it would have been funny. Party member's like, yeah. How about the necklace? Nope, she can't have that either? Okay. Well, I'll get you an item eventually.
Bob Short
Why
for
not a magical companion? Oh god, that was nice.
Bob Short for Robert just has a random.
You have a god. I made a god for you.
No, not specifically for me.
No, I am having to make this god specifically for you. Previously, he was going to be a non-issue.
Yeah, he was just going to be something scary that kind of reminded us of things, and then you got teleported there.
And then you got teleported there and had to be friendly.
Oh, and it's been way too long, so I'm coming video. Oh, also it's one, so...
You started doing
timing.
research on this god. I am having to make up a godly backstory for this son of a bitch.